a specific reason why they're always over on this side versus up by like where people generally other side of the campus. Maybe because there's family violence or things like that. I'm sure there's a good reason for having them here, but I'm gonna follow and chase down this wonderful issue with the golf cart. And since I'm here, I will film in public. Now, there's a sign in front of me that does say assisted entrance only. I'm going to be very careful about not filming anyone who resides here because, again, I feel like that's inappropriate. This is at North San Marcos and Perez Street. Again, the public street's dead end here. This again is a public sidewalk. I'm gonna turn my camera around just to film. Again, this is the Haven for Hope, Bill Greeley Transformational Campus, and the sun goes down. They don't have the tag on it, and they don't have the slow-moving placard that's required by law. But of course, who's going to tell them that? But if they get in an accident, whose fault is that? That's, you know what I mean? So either way, I do appreciate your time. Thank you. You have a good evening. I'll be out of here in a few minutes. Well, or maybe they went over there. It will take me about 10 minutes to walk back because I have to go around buildings up to a public street. I could cut down the side of a railroad track, but that's iffy because it may be trespassing on the railroad property. I certainly don't want to put myself in a position where I could get arrested. I don't believe, from my knowledge, that if you're more than 8.5 feet from the side of the tracks, that but why push your luck? It looks like I lost connection. Apparently, my Wi-Fi tried to connect or something to someone's Wi-Fi. I do apologize. I'm not sure how long it was down. But anyway, that security guard there said that the officers are on the other side of the campus. For me to walk over there would take about probably 15 minutes unless I cut through down a railroad track, and I'm not pushing that. It's not worth the effort. So I'll just head on and do my thing. Again, when I say this is a huge campus, a lot of people don't realize it. Most of the time when I film, I don't come inside this internal area. And when I say internal, again, they're all public roads. This is a public sidewalk. You can film down here. I choose not to because of the fact that it's a haven for the homeless. Haven meaning they shouldn't feel intimidated. They shouldn't have to worry about things. And, while I have a right to film in public, I respect their privacy. And, if they make a fool of themselves, of course, I'm going to film it. But just not doing that is what I choose to do. So usually you can see the street over here. I'll walk on that street, or I'll walk on the street up here, or I'll walk on Frio, or I'll go down to the street down here that I normally go up, which is Martin. And when I pass by the homeless shelter, I usually turn off my video too. But because there were some issues with the guy who stays there who threw a rock at me, if I see him, I turn my video on for obvious reasons. And again, I don't mind that. Some things, I'm going to be respectful, but I'm also always going to protect myself. Either way, the security guard was nice and polite. What I was saying, they usually are here. I've never really had a bad encounter with one of the security guards down here. But I also don't push, things or act, nasty towards them. They're doing their job. If they ask me what I'm doing, I tell them. I'm just walking by. Is there a reason? Did I do something wrong? Are you looking for someone in particular? I mean, I'm pretty distinct in my appearance. And again, I know they have issues there. At any shelter like that, you're going to have problems with crime and assaults and drug use and alcoholism, things like that. So anyway, I'm out quite a ways from it now. I'm going to end this part of the live stream. I was just, like I said, following up. It took me 30 minutes to walk down there from the police, but I was coming down here anyway. That's why I was laughing. They're like, oh yeah, sure, I'll catch a ride from you. Hell, if they'd have given me a ride, which they can't, and I knew they couldn't, it'd have shaved 30 minutes off my night, but I enjoy walking anyway, so no big deal. At this point, not much else to see out here, and didn't get to catch the SAPD piggy cart again, but I will catch it again, and I will give them grief again. You guys be safe, enjoy your night, and remember, see a cop, film a cop. Something doesn't look right, you always have the right to ask questions. If you do it in a polite and friendly way, you'll see some cops are decent. Those two cops earlier tonight, both assholes. You sit there, you saw how they were playing to the camera. They're like, oh, you want a ride? They know I'm an auditor. They know I'm not going to take a ride from them anywhere. I'm not going to voluntarily get on a fucking cop car. Hell no. That's what most auditors would say. Me, I knew why they were doing it. So I'm like, oh yeah, sure. I'll climb right on the back. And they're like, oh, you can't do that. You can't do that. I'm like, yeah, I know. Why'd you offer? Because you're just being a jerk. They wanted to appear friendly, and they had very good reason to think there's no way in hell I would take that offer. Had they started to drive off, I'd have told them, hey, stop. This vehicle's not safe. I need to get off of it. I don't think your insurance would cover it if you get in an accident anyway. Then they'd be all mad. But the fact is, by doing that, I encouraged them to give out a little bit of more information. I knew the car belonged to Haven for Hope. I documented that before while I was out there, waiting for almost an hour, and telling those guys, I'm like, yeah, this is what they drive. And while I was out there, I had the opportunity, since I was so bored, to pull up all the laws regarding off-roads in Texas. And so, again, you got to have that tag. It's a $10 fee for most people, but it doesn't expire. And you have to have the slow-moving warning on the back, tag or flag on the back of the vehicle as well. And you can't drive it at night. So, the cop going, oh, well, it has lights, so it's legal. Nope, that don't make it legal in Texas. So, again, when I see things like that cops get away with, and I'm just like, hey, this is what I do. I document and show that. So, sorry, I stopped to look around because there's some activity down this street, which is Morales, that was interesting to me, but I'm not going to go down there tonight. I have enough issues and drama in my life. I'm going to head up down here to the store, make a ride up here, and then be out of this area for a while. Probably be back tomorrow or the next day. Like I said, I'm kind of a dog with a bone type of thing when something interests me and I want to get to the bottom of it. So I'll spend more time than you guys realize just waiting for that buggy. Again, thank you guys for stopping in. Sorry for the, again, boring video, but this is what I do. If I had any storage left on my phone, I'd be recording it and then editing it later, but I used up all my storage waiting there for them to come out earlier, and I was like, yeah, but I got some good things on that video, so I can't just delete it. Again, thank you guys. I'm at Martin now, which is where I normally come down. This is Martin, Colorado. I'll be making a right here. You guys have a good evening. Be safe. I'm safe. Again, if you see a cop, film a cop. You never know what's going to happen. Thank you.